These are the moai of Easter Island, but how did ancient people move these giant statues? From quarry to coast, the journey of the moai remains one of history's greatest enigmas.
Easter Island, also known as Rapa Nui, is a remote Polynesian island. It is situated in the southeastern Pacific Ocean, making it one of the most isolated inhabited islands. The island is globally recognized for its unique cultural landscape. This distinctiveness is largely attributed to its iconic monolithic human figures, the moai. Rapa Nui's isolation fostered a unique civilization and artistic tradition. Easter Island is renowned globally for its monumental stone statues, known as moai. These iconic sculptures stand as enduring symbols of an ancient civilization. The moai are carved from volcanic rock, primarily tuff, found on the island. They represent deified ancestors or important figures, embodying spiritual and cultural significance. The moai are colossal, monolithic human figures carved by the Rapa Nui people on Easter Island. These statues represent one of the world's most extraordinary traditions of monumental stone sculpture. Each moai was meticulously carved from volcanic rock, primarily from the Rano Raraku quarry. They were created by the indigenous inhabitants of Rapa Nui, an isolated Polynesian island. The moai stand as enduring symbols of the Rapa Nui culture and their remarkable engineering. Easter Island, known locally as Rapa Nui, is one of the most remote inhabited islands globally. Its extreme isolation in the southeastern Pacific Ocean has long fascinated researchers and the public. This geographical remoteness contributes significantly to the intrigue surrounding its ancient inhabitants. The early settlers of Easter Island achieved remarkable feats despite their isolated environment. Their accomplishments, including the iconic moai statues, stand as testaments to human ingenuity. The island's isolation underscores the unique cultural and engineering developments of its past. The moai statues of Easter Island represent a profound archaeological enigma. These massive monolithic figures were carved by the Rapa Nui people centuries ago. A central mystery is the motivation behind their construction. Their creation demanded immense effort and significant resource allocation. The logistics of carving, transporting, and erecting these statues remain debated. Understanding their purpose is key to unraveling the ancient Rapa Nui culture. A fundamental question surrounds the identity of individuals represented by the imposing moai figures. Theories often suggest these statues embody significant ancestors or sacred individuals. These figures likely served as a connection between the living community and the spiritual realm. Their presence reinforced social structures and commemorated important historical or religious figures. The moai statues of Easter Island represent a significant ancient engineering feat. These enormous statues were carved in quarries across the island. A major challenge was transporting them to their final ceremonial platforms. The logistical methods for moving these massive sculptures remain a puzzle. This transportation process is still a subject of ongoing archaeological study and debate. Easter Island, also known as Rapa Nui, is a remote Polynesian island in the Pacific Ocean. It is globally recognized for its monumental statues, called moai, created by its early inhabitants. The island's unique cultural landscape has been designated a UNESCO World Heritage Site. This designation highlights the distinct society that developed on the island. The society fostered unique traditions and an unparalleled artistic and architectural heritage. This development occurred in remarkable isolation from other major cultural influences. Easter Island is a remote Polynesian island located in the southeastern Pacific Ocean. It is geographically isolated, positioned far from continental landmasses. Today, Easter Island is officially part of Chile's national territory. Its unique location contributes to its distinct cultural and ecological characteristics. Easter Island is an isolated Polynesian island in the southeastern Pacific Ocean. Its indigenous name is Rapa Nui, reflecting its cultural and historical identity. Rapa Nui also refers to the distinct culture and people who originally inhabited the island. This name encompasses the island's unique heritage and its ancestral population. The moai are monumental carved stone figures, iconic to Easter Island. These statues represent the ancestors of the Rapa Nui people, embodying spiritual and cultural significance. Many moai were strategically placed on elevated ceremonial platforms known as ahu. Ahu platforms served as sacred sites, central to the island's ancient religious practices. The construction and placement of moai on ahu required immense communal effort and engineering skill. These structures collectively reflect the advanced societal organization of the Rapa Nui civilization. Most Moai statues on Easter Island are positioned to face inland. This orientation directs their gaze towards the ancient Rapa Nui communities. This positioning suggests their primary purpose was to symbolically protect the island's inhabitants. Their inward focus indicates a role as guardians of the people, rather than watchers of the sea. The Moai statues of Easter Island are iconic, monolithic human figures carved by the Rapa Nui people. Many Moai are found positioned inland, facing towards ancient settlements. This specific inland orientation is crucial for understanding their cultural significance. It suggests the Moai embodied important ancestors or deified figures. These figures were believed to watch over and protect their descendants. Their gaze inward symbolizes a spiritual connection to the community they guarded. The Moai statues are iconic, monolithic human figures carved by the Rapa Nui people on Easter Island. Easter Island is home to over 600 of these giant stone statues. These statues exhibit significant scale, demonstrating advanced ancient engineering and artistry. The height of these impressive sculptures varies considerably. Moai typically range in height from approximately 10 feet to 40 feet. This range highlights the diverse sizes and monumental presence of the Moai across the island. The Moai statues of Easter Island represent a remarkable feat of ancient engineering and human endeavor. These monolithic human figures were carved by the Rapa Nui people, primarily from volcanic tuff. The sheer scale of these statues is immense, with some reaching significant heights and weights. The heaviest known Moai can weigh approximately 82 tons, equivalent to several large trucks. This extreme weight highlights the immense challenge involved in their manipulation and transport across the island. The Moai statues of Easter Island represent a significant archaeological mystery. Their immense size and weight pose questions about ancient construction methods. Many unfinished Moai remain in quarries, showcasing the scale of the carving process. Moving these massive stone figures without modern tools seems almost impossible. The techniques used by the Rapa Nui people remain a subject of ongoing study and debate. The Rapa Nui people demonstrated advanced craftsmanship in their monumental stone carvings. These intricate statues were meticulously sculpted from volcanic rock, a challenging material. The carving process relied solely on primitive stone tools, highlighting their ingenuity. Such techniques reveal a sophisticated understanding of material and form by ancient artisans. After their intricate carving, many Moai were moved from the Rano Raraku quarry. These colossal statues were transported across significant distances on Easter Island. Their final destinations were various Ahu platforms located throughout the island. This complex process highlights the advanced engineering and organization of the Rapa Nui people. The final stage of Moai construction involved raising these massive statues. These colossal figures, some weighing many tons, were moved from quarries to coastal platforms. The statues were then carefully maneuvered into an upright position on their stone platforms. This process required sophisticated engineering and a deep understanding of mechanics. The exact methods used by the Rapa Nui people remain a subject of ongoing research. The feat of erecting Moai continues to baffle and impress modern researchers and engineers. The Moai statues of Easter Island represent a significant historical engineering enigma. Their immense size and weight pose a major challenge to understanding their construction. The absence of advanced tools further complicates the mystery of their creation. Transporting these massive statues across the island was an extraordinary feat. The process of erecting the Moai statues without modern machinery remains largely unknown. These factors collectively establish the Moai as one of history's great engineering puzzles. The methods used to move the colossal Moai statues are a central focus of archaeological inquiry. These transportation techniques represent a significant area of ongoing investigation and scholarly debate. Researchers continuously analyze evidence to understand how these massive stone figures were relocated. Various theories propose different approaches, including rolling, rocking, or sliding the statues. Unraveling these ancient engineering feats is crucial for understanding Rapa Nui's cultural history. One traditional theory proposes a method for transporting massive ancient statues across landscapes. This method involved the use of log rollers, placed beneath the statues to reduce friction. Sledges were also employed, likely to provide a stable base for the statues during movement. Ropes were crucial for pulling and guiding the statues, distributing force among workers. The successful execution of this technique required a large, coordinated workforce. The sledge transport method involved constructing a robust sledge for moving Moai statues. A Moai statue would be carefully placed upon this sturdy wooden sledge. The sledge, bearing the statue, was then pulled over a prepared path of logs. This technique reduced friction, allowing for the movement of massive stone sculptures across terrain. Moving objects of immense weight and bulk presented significant challenges in ancient times. Without modern machinery, ingenious methods were developed to transport massive structures. One crucial technique involved the strategic use of ropes. Ropes provided the necessary leverage and distribution of force to initiate movement. Coordinated manpower was equally essential, requiring synchronized effort from many individuals. This combination of ropes and manpower enabled the movement of incredibly heavy loads. The log roller theory posits a significant environmental impact on island ecosystems. It suggests that vast quantities of timber were required for specific activities. This demand for wood would have led to extensive deforestation of the island. Such large-scale tree removal would drastically alter the island's natural landscape. Ancient civilizations faced challenges in transporting massive stone objects for construction. One proposed method involved using sledges on prepared paths, reducing friction. Such transport simulations demonstrate the feasibility of moving very large stones. This aligns with historical evidence from various ancient cultures that move colossal structures. A prominent theory suggests that Moai statues were moved by walking them upright. This method involved rocking the massive statues side to side. Teams of people would have used ropes to facilitate this rocking motion. This technique would have allowed the statues to walk across the landscape. The walking method is a proposed technique for moving the colossal Moai statues of Easter Island. This method involves attaching ropes to specific points on the statue, primarily the top and sides. The ropes are used to manipulate the statue's balance and leverage. By pulling and releasing ropes in a coordinated manner, the Moai can be tilted. This tilting action allows the statue to pivot forward, mimicking a walking motion. The technique enables gradual movement of the heavy statues across the landscape. Experimental archaeology investigates ancient methods through practical reconstruction. Recent studies have focused on the walking theory for moving large statues. This theory proposes an ingenious method for statue relocation. Experiments demonstrate that statues could be moved using this technique. Relatively small teams were capable of executing the movement. This provides strong support for the feasibility of the walking theory. The walking theory proposes a method for transporting the massive Moai statues on Rapa Nui. This theory suggests the statues were moved upright, mimicking a walking motion. The compelling aspect of this theory lies in its alignment with local oral traditions. Rapa Nui oral histories explicitly describe the Moai statues as walking across the island. This cultural narrative provides significant support for the feasibility of the walking transport method. The Rano Raraku Quarry is a significant archaeological site on Easter Island. It served as the primary source for the volcanic tuff used to carve the iconic Moai statues. Numerous unfinished statues remain within the quarry, some still embedded in the rock face. Their presence suggests that work ceased abruptly, leaving many Moai in various stages of completion. Numerous incomplete Moai statues are found within the quarry on Rapa Nui. These colossal stone figures were abandoned mid-carving, left unfinished by their creators. The presence of so many incomplete Moai raises significant historical and archaeological questions. Researchers continue to investigate the reasons behind the abrupt cessation of these massive carving projects. The quarry presents an eerie, frozen-in-time atmosphere. This sensation suggests an abrupt halt to ongoing activities. It implies a sudden and significant disruption occurred. The disruption impacted the statue-building tradition. The scene captures a moment of unexpected cessation. It reflects a historical pause in craftsmanship and production. The abrupt cessation of work on Rapa Nui indicates a significant societal change. This halt suggests a major social or political shift occurred on the island. Such a profound event fundamentally altered the course of Rapa Nui society. The change impacted the island's social structures and daily life. This shift represents a critical turning point in Rapa Nui's history. Rano Raraku, located on Easter Island, is a significant archaeological site. It served as the primary quarry for nearly all of the island's iconic Moai statues. Archaeological evidence reveals a prolonged period of monumental Moai production. This era of extensive carving was followed by a distinct and transformative change. The site provides crucial insights into the cultural and historical shifts of the Rapa Nui people. The historical site provides crucial insights into the island's past. It serves as a valuable resource for understanding historical events and cultures. Scholars continue to debate the exact reasons for the cessation of work at the site. Despite unresolved questions, its historical importance remains undisputed. The site offers a window into the island's heritage and development over time. The colossal Moai statues of Easter Island are a testament to an ancient civilization's ingenuity. Beyond their construction, the fate of the society that created them remains a profound mystery. Scholars investigate environmental collapse, resource depletion, or societal conflict as potential causes. The Moai's enigmatic presence prompts questions about the rise and fall of Rapa Nui culture. Easter Island is often cited as a cautionary tale of societal collapse. This collapse is frequently attributed to severe environmental degradation. The narrative suggests the islanders overexploited their natural resources. This led to ecological ruin and the eventual downfall of their civilization. For many years, popular accounts focused on specific factors contributing to an island's decline. One primary cause emphasized was extensive deforestation, leading to environmental degradation. Another significant factor highlighted was the depletion of vital natural resources. Internal conflict within the island's population was also frequently cited as a key cause. These three elements, deforestation, resource depletion, and internal conflict, form the dominant narrative. The Rapa Nui people, inhabitants of Easter Island, face significant environmental challenges. One perspective suggests they overused their island's limited natural resources. This overuse led to widespread deforestation and ecological degradation. Ultimately, this resource depletion contributed to an ecological catastrophe on the island. Internal conflict is a significant factor in the breakdown of societies. This conflict often arises from various pressures within a community. A common catalyst for internal strife is the scarcity of essential resources. Such conflicts can destabilize social structures, leading to societal collapse. Newer interpretations of Easter Island's history challenge traditional narratives of societal collapse. These interpretations emphasize the resilience of the Rapa Nui people in adapting to environmental changes. They also highlight the significant impact of external factors on the island's historical trajectory. This perspective offers a more nuanced understanding of the island's past. Focusing on human adaptability, the transformations of the island are now understood to be significantly influenced by external disruptions. A primary factor in these changes was the arrival and subsequent contact with European explorers and settlers. This European contact introduced new elements that profoundly altered the island's existing systems. The effects of this contact were often devastating, leading to widespread and irreversible changes. Thus, outside disruption, particularly European contact, is a critical element in understanding the island's history. During the 19th century, Peruvian slave raids significantly impacted island populations. These raids led to a drastic reduction in the indigenous population of the affected islands. The forced removal of people inflicted immense suffering upon individuals and communities. Beyond physical harm, these actions caused profound and irreversible cultural loss. The historical period is marked by these devastating events and their lasting consequences. The Rapa Nui population faced severe challenges throughout their history. Smallpox epidemics were introduced to the island by external visitors. These diseases, new to the isolated population, spread rapidly. The epidemics caused a catastrophic decline in the Rapa Nui population. This event represents a devastating chapter in their historical narrative. The decline of Rapa Nui society was a complex process, influenced by multiple factors. It is crucial to consider external factors in understanding this societal collapse. The decline was not solely due to internal failures or mismanagement within the society. External pressures played a significant role in the challenges faced by Rapa Nui. These external influences highlight the multifaceted nature of the society's decline. Easter Island is often portrayed as a site of an unsolved vanished civilization. This narrative frequently emphasizes a profound sense of mystery surrounding its history. The iconic Moai statues contribute to this perception of an enigmatic past. The island's isolation and unique culture fuel ongoing fascination and speculation. The Rapa Nui people, indigenous inhabitants of Easter Island, have a rich and enduring history. Despite historical challenges, the Rapa Nui population did not vanish. Their descendants continue to reside on the island, maintaining a vital presence. These descendants are dedicated to the active preservation of their unique cultural heritage. This includes traditional practices, language, and the stories of their ancestors. Their ongoing existence and efforts ensure the continuity of Rapa Nui identity for future generations. The perceived mystery surrounding Rapa Nui often arises from external perspectives. This perception frequently stems from an underestimation of the culture's capabilities. Outsiders tend to overlook the inherent sophistication of the Rapa Nui civilization. The Rapa Nui developed advanced techniques and social structures. Their cultural achievements are often not fully appreciated or understood by external observers. Recognizing their sophistication is key to demystifying their historical accomplishments. The Rapa Nui people achieved remarkable feats of engineering and organization. Their accomplishments are particularly notable given the limited resources on Easter Island. The central question is how they manage such complex undertakings. This inquiry focuses on their methods and resourcefulness, not their capability. Rapa Nui, also known as Easter Island, is home to the iconic Moai statues. These monumental sculptures are a testament to the island's rich cultural heritage. UNESCO recognizes Rapa Nui as a site of outstanding universal value. The organization highlights the island as evidence of a powerful and original Polynesian culture. This perspective challenges older narratives that depicted a simple societal collapse. Instead, it emphasizes the sophisticated achievements of its ancient inhabitants. This narrative challenges simplistic historical portrayals of the island. It refutes the idea that the island's history is solely defined by environmental destruction. The framing pushes back against myths of self-inflicted ecological collapse. It emphasizes a more nuanced understanding of the island's past and cultural resilience. The Moai statues of Easter Island continue to captivate global attention. Their ancient appearance evokes a sense of profound history and mystery. Each statue possesses a silent, imposing presence, standing as a testament to an unknown past. The seemingly impossible construction methods further deepen the enigma surrounding these monumental figures. The construction of ancient monumental structures presents a significant engineering mystery. Engineers and archaeologists are particularly intrigued by the methods of carving these massive structures. The transportation of colossal components over long distances remains a complex puzzle. The erection of these structures, often without modern tools, continues to captivate researchers. The Moai statues of Easter Island possess profound spiritual symbolism. These monolithic figures are believed to embody the spirits of revered ancestors. They served as guardians, watching over the ancient Rapa Nui communities. Some Moai may also represent deities or powerful cultural figures. This spiritual connection contributes significantly to their enigmatic allure. The symbolism reflects the deep cultural and religious beliefs of their creators. Easter Island, also known as Rapa Nui, is one of the most isolated inhabited islands globally. Its extreme remoteness in the Pacific Ocean presents significant logistical challenges for human settlement. Despite this isolation, a complex and advanced society flourished on the island. This ancient civilization developed sophisticated cultural practices and monumental architecture. The existence of such a society in an isolated environment intensifies historical inquiry. It prompts wonder regarding the mechanisms of its development and sustained prosperity. The partial loss of historical records can create gaps in our understanding of past events. Specifically, details regarding exact motivations and methods often become obscured over time. This lack of complete information frequently fuels ongoing public fascination. Unanswered questions about historical figures or occurrences captivate public interest. The mystery surrounding lost historical context contributes to its enduring appeal. The Moai statues of Easter Island are iconic archaeological marvels. These monolithic human figures were carved by the Rapa Nui people centuries ago. Archaeological research has provided some explanations regarding their creation and purpose. However, these explanations are often partial, leaving gaps in our understanding. The sheer visual power and imposing presence of the Moai contribute to their mystique. This ensures the mystery surrounding them remains vibrant in the public imagination. Rapa Nui, also known as Easter Island, holds significant global attention. It is recognized worldwide as a prestigious World Heritage Site. This designation highlights its outstanding universal value. The enduring interest in Rapa Nui stems from its profound mysteries. These mysteries possess a universal appeal, captivating audiences globally. The construction and movement of ancient statues continue to captivate public imagination. This enduring fascination fuels ongoing research into historical engineering methods. The mystery surrounding how these colossal figures were created remains a key driver of interest. Scholars and enthusiasts alike seek to understand the techniques of ancient builders. The logistical challenges of transporting massive stone statues across landscapes are still debated. This sustained curiosity ensures that the legacy of these ancient marvels endures. The Moai statues of Easter Island represent one of history's most enduring archaeological enigmas. Their creation and transportation by the Rapa Nui people involve sophisticated engineering and social organization. Archaeological evidence provides insights into the methods used to carve and move these colossal figures. However, many questions persist regarding the precise motivations and the eventual abandonment of their construction. The true mystery lies in balancing known facts with the remaining unanswered questions about their purpose and decline. The colossal Moai statues of Rapa Nui are iconic symbols of an ancient civilization. These monumental sculptures were created by the sophisticated Rapa Nui people. Their construction demonstrates advanced cultural capabilities and intricate societal organization. The Rapa Nui possess the engineering and artistic skills to carve and transport these massive figures. Each Moai represents an ancestor, embodying spiritual and cultural significance for the islanders. The definitive origin of the Moai lies with the ingenuity of the Rapa Nui civilization. The movement of ancient statues has long been a subject of mystery and speculation. However, plausible explanations exist for how at least some of these colossal figures were transported. These theories are not merely conjecture, but are supported by rigorous research and evidence. One key area of support comes from experimental archaeology. This field involves recreating ancient techniques to test their feasibility in moving large objects. Additionally, oral traditions passed down through generations offer valuable insights into these methods. The precise meaning of certain phenomena remains incompletely understood. The exact methods of their movement are still not fully resolved. Their complete social role within various contexts is also subject to ongoing investigation. These aspects collectively represent significant gaps in current knowledge. Further research is required to fully comprehend these complex interactions. The comprehensive narrative of an island's transformations is a complex subject. It encompasses significant changes occurring over time within the island's environment and society. Understanding the factors that drive these societal changes is crucial for research. These factors can include environmental shifts, economic pressures, or cultural influences. The full scope of these transformations and their causes remains an active area of research. Unresolved questions often contribute significantly to the allure of a subject or location. These mysteries create a powerful attraction, drawing interest and curiosity. Such unanswered queries invite continuous investigation and deeper engagement. They stimulate intellectual exploration and the pursuit of new knowledge. The presence of unknowns fosters a desire for discovery and understanding. This dynamic ensures ongoing fascination and sustained efforts to uncover truths. The enduring power of Easter Island's Moai statues is often attributed to mystery. However, their true significance lies beyond alien theories or magical explanations. The Moai represent an extraordinary feat of human ingenuity and collective effort. They stand as a testament to ancient Polynesian civilization's remarkable achievements. The Moai statues symbolize remarkable human ingenuity and perseverance. These monumental sculptures were created under challenging conditions. Their construction occurred in isolation, on a remote island. The builders worked with limited resources, showcasing exceptional resourcefulness. Some achievements are so extraordinary they challenge our understanding. The scale of certain accomplishments can be difficult to fully grasp. Even with historical context, their magnitude remains remarkable. These feats often push the boundaries of what is considered possible. Their impact continues to resonate, inspiring awe and contemplation. The creation of the Moai statues on Rapa Nui represents a significant archaeological mystery. The prevailing theory attributes these monumental sculptures to an advanced Polynesian culture. This culture inhabited Rapa Nui, also known as Easter Island, for centuries. The sophistication of the Moai suggests a highly organized society with specialized skills. Their construction required complex engineering, quarrying, and transportation techniques. Specific questions regarding transport methods are a continuous focus of dedicated research. These inquiries delve into the fundamental mechanics of movement and locomotion. One prominent area of study involves comparing walking versus rolling theories. Researchers analyze the biomechanics and efficiency of these distinct modes of transport. This research aims to understand the advantages and disadvantages of each method. Such investigations contribute to advancements in robotics, prosthetics, and vehicle design. Cultural change refers to the evolution of society's shared beliefs, values, and practices over time. These dynamics are complex, encompassing various factors that influence societal transformation. On islands, cultural change can be particularly distinct due to isolation and unique environmental pressures. Periods of cultural growth involve innovation, adaptation, and the flourishing of new traditions. Conversely, periods of decline may involve loss of traditions, external influences, or societal challenges. The interplay of these growth and decline phases is a subject of ongoing academic debate and research. Archaeological debates highlight the complex nature of interpreting historical evidence. These discussions are central to understanding past societies and cultures. Interpretations are not static. They continuously evolve with new discoveries and methodologies. The dynamic process reflects ongoing scholarly engagement and critical analysis. This continuous evolution refines our understanding of human history and development. Easter Island, or Rapa Nui, is renowned for its iconic moai statues. These colossal stone figures represent ancestors and embody spiritual power. The creation and transportation of moai reveal advanced engineering and social organization. The island's history reflects complex interactions between humans and their environment. The moai serve as a profound reminder of human history and cultural development. The moai statues represent a significant cultural and historical legacy. They were created by the Rapa Nui people of Easter Island. This enduring legacy inspires continued wonder and respect. It highlights the ingenuity and achievements of ancient civilizations.